So I live in the United States of America, and maybe in a week or two, we won't be allowed to be on here anymore. Because the US Surgeon General will say, don't mix these two together. But we clearly suffer from cross-pollination of brands, where you still see these on the shelves because the older generation, and now the younger too, has been subjected to years of marketing, where we start the children off on cans of soda, and we all eventually get sold into this culturescape, and then you make a baby together. So we have juice drinks that are 1% juice, 2% juice, and 3%. So when you pay attention, you can see it's just water and high fructose corn syrup, and then 2% of the rest of it is just the concoction that creates the juice. So the fruit and vegetables that they give us are just powders. There's not really any nutrients in here. Or if you watch my previous video, potato oils, the completely different item, potatoes, oils, and salt, which creates hyperpalatable foods that become addicting to anybody that consumes them. And it doesn't matter what you buy, it's always going to be oil, salt. So in this case, corn, oil, salt. We have entire grocery shelves of what are called food, but when you actually start learning about things like confectioner's glaze, monosodium glutamate, which people will say is totally fine. If it's fine, why can't I buy it as an original ingredient over by the spices and extra things that I can add into what I'm cooking? You see, most of these ingredients, monosodium glutamate, again, red 40, corn syrup, solids, cheese cultures, I'm sure you can find those, but food coloring. These are not sold to the American public at all, but they're in all of our foods. And through here, we can share pretty much common sense with each other at this point in time. Like a whole palette of something blue. And I always challenge everybody to do your own research. Look up TBHQ. You will naturally derive the same conclusion as one another. That things such as yellow fuzz are simply just present in things that look yellow. Now, human beings since the beginning of time have looked for color as a sign of nutritional density, where broccoli is green all the way through, peppers are red all the way through. Your oranges are kind of orange. So let's use a business perspective. Let's say they sell something that contains peanut butter. They can spend $10.44 for a 5-pound tub of peanut butter, which in this case can serve 71 people for $10. So if you do the math, you're paying 15 cents per serving, versus having to purchase a healthier brand that's only going to contain one ingredient. You can see that the serving size is 14 here, and this is going to cost us $3.54. That becomes an increase to about 25 cents per serving, so almost double. Now, John Harvey Kellogg back in the day coined the phrase, breakfast is the most important. And then your good old marketing took over like my bestie. What does that have anything to do about nutrition? Nothing says family like family size for your family. Limited edition, don't. So once again, you start to be able to derive natural conclusions. This brand owns from top to bottom. They can even afford to convert the language